so you don't, you wouldn't pay for a girl's meal on the first date?
No.
Oh, really?
We'll split.
Okay.
I'll split the bill.
Do you tell her this beforehand?
No.
Oh. So, okay, that's what I have the issue with. I feel like if you acknowledge it beforehand, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
But if
okay.
I also go by the rule, like, if whoever is asking out the other person
I agree.
pays.
Definitely. Yeah.
So if I ask out a guy,
Nope.
I'm gonna pay.
Yeah.
I like splitting.
Yeah, just let her.
I split.
Yeah,
I'm fine with splitting.
Splitting's fine.
look.
Just let her know.
Especially if it's the first
Let
date.
her, like
No.
you were saying.
Nah,
Like, if
don't
you
let
don't
her
know
know.
each other, why are you
I would let a
paying
guy
for this
know.
person?
I'd be
I
like,
wouldn't
hey, can
let
we
her know.
split?
Do you let the bill come and then you let her know?
Nah, I do some gangster shit.
Ooh, what do you do?
All right, here's what I do. First off, I might arrive 5 minutes early, or I might arrive on time, and I know she's going to be 10 minutes late because that's been my experience. Y'all be late for first dates.
Yeah, you don't come pick her up.
Fuck no, I don't pick her up.
What if she asked?
Nah, I'm not picking her up.
I'll tell him.
She can meet me there. No, it's just like if the girl wouldn't be comfortable going over to my place for the first date, I'm not comfortable. If the date goes bad, I'm not comfortable being your ride.
Oh,
Okay, that's not, I can understand.
I don't.
that.
totally fair.
I don't
I
want
can see
to.
that.
Like, if you're
That's
uncomfortable coming to my place on the first date, I'm uncomfortable picking you up at your address. You getting into my car. Like, we
That's
can meet
fair.
in public
That's
for the
fair.
first time.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
it.
That's how.
It's fine. I don't think a guy. I certainly don't think guys always have to pay on. I don't think it's a
Yeah.
red
Well,
flag
let me
if a guy
give you my
splits it at any
reasons.
point.
Yeah, let's hear
But
it.
No,
it's a really
some-
good sign.
some
if
women-
he does. That's really thoughtful. That shows he's caring and generous.
Oh, it's. By the way, this loses me women that I'm not willing to pay, but it's the hill I'm willing to die on. So, okay, here's what you do, right? You get there 5 minutes early. Boys, listen up. Listen up. You get there 5 minutes early. If it's a sit-down place where a waiter comes, sometimes I don't do dinner, no dinner dates, guys, but sometimes there's drink places where a waiter will come, like someone will come and serve you at a table. So if it's like that, when the waiter comes, you're there early, you're the only one there. You tell him, hey, we're going to do separate checks. Separate checks. You tell him ahead of time. That way, when you ask for the check or whatever, boom.
So you're too afraid to tell them?
What?
I just don't understand why you're afraid to tell them.
This is honestly so beyond stupid to me and honestly very disappointing. And especially for the fact that the women are being so brainwashed to believe that this is okay and that they don't mind splitting the check because they need to owe their part and or they asked him on a date. Ladies, men, if we required men to walk on all fours for access to us, they would do that, okay? Realize here, we set the standards for men to follow and submit to for access to us. It is honestly so crazy to me because the guy's making the argument that, oh, if she's younger and she's in school and she probably can't afford it, then I might consider paying the bill for her. But if she's a career woman and she makes a ton of money per year, then I'm definitely splitting the check with her. And really only proving here that he is a more feminine energy sitting male, which is fine, great. Good luck on that working out for you, okay? But if you choose to be the feminine energy, if you are in a male body, that is fine, but you will have to pursue after a woman who is in her masculine energy. Again, fine, but do not try to change your mind later down the line and decide that you want to be a masculine energy and treat it as such. You may not flip-flop and reverse when the situation applies to you. How you begin something is how you will continue it. Honestly, just don't even waste your time dating men who believe that they should split the check with the lady on a date. And I just don't even understand this logically, because how are you supposed to have this divine, amazing, delicious experience as what a date is supposed to be with a guy if he is not providing the experience for you? Like, how are you supposed to create a romantic attraction to a guy if he is not the one taking the initiative, taking the lead, and providing an experience for you? No romance can grow from that. You simply stay stuck in the friend zone. Like, you're not going to be appreciative of him because if you split the check, You just paid for your own meal. So how the hell are you supposed to be appreciative of what he has provided for you and like put effort into creating this romantic experience for you if you are out here like paying your half of the bill and paying like for your food? Like this is just bizarre to me. And are we like, if he's a guy who is really crying over your maybe $20 or $30 worth half of your food, you do not need to be like literally opening your legs up to this guy, okay? Do not let a man like this knock you up. Like, how can a man like this provide for you and feed you and shelter you when you are pregnant with his child? No. This is even crazier because I don't even know men like this. Like, and the argument also that some of the women are saying is that, well, I think it's okay if I ask him on a date, but if he asks me, then I would maybe prefer for him to pay, and I would respect that, but I wouldn't be upset if he expected me to pay for my half. First of all, that's just tacky, okay? Secondly, this is crazy because I don't even, like, that argument to me is so stupid because I don't even know guys who would even be okay with that. Like, every guy I have ever been on a date with, they would never let me pay. They would never, ever expect me to pay for my half of the meal because they are gentlemen and they want to establish themselves in a provider dominating role. And really, it's regardless of whether I suggest for us to go out to a place and eat or not. Like, I don't even have to ask, like, even if I ask him, like, oh, like, I really want to go here, can you take me here? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, he's still going to pay for the date. And he will do it so proudly, and he will even, like, have this ego about it where he's like, it's okay, like, I'm gonna pay. Like, no, you are not going to take out your wallet. I wouldn't even try, okay? But it's like, that's the energy that they, like, come with. That's the energy they arrive with, is like, I'm the man and I'm going to provide, and I would never want to see you take out your wallet. And especially when they are fathers and they have a daughter, like, they would not want their daughter to be on a date with a guy who doesn't want to pay for their meal. Starve these men, these 50-50 men, ladies. Do not give them access to you, okay? They've already taken it so far, and you ladies are just going along with it. Stop going along with it and demand better, because you have that birthright. You require a man to provide and to show his generosity so that you look up to him, you respect him, you admire him, and ultimately you appreciate the efforts that he is putting in. Starve these 50-50 men. Just because you are grown and you are considered to be an adult does not mean that you are deserving of a relationship. Period. Not everybody deserves a relationship. You deserve love. You don't deserve a relationship, especially if you are operating in this mentality. And if I was on this panel, honestly, I would not even be so agreeable like most of these women are. Oh, that's fine. I respect that. No, I would be biting back so aggressively to prove that this is not okay. And the reason why these men are doing this is because they are getting away with it. You are not going into dates with this expectation energy or with this entitlement energy, but more so with this, like, joyous, excited, like, I can't wait to be romanced and wined and dined type of energy. And your guy is going to mirror that energy from you. It is pretty easy to detect and feel and sense when somebody is carrying this energy of entitlement. And yes, that is an off-putting energy. It is repelling, right? Nobody wants to be around an entitled brat. But there is a way to show up where you have your standards and you refuse to settle for anything less than those standards because you know the truth and you know how this dynamic works. And you want to have the healthiest relationship, masculine, feminine dynamic as possible. And that does not begin with 50-50 checks at a dinner table for $20 worth of your food. that is just so tacky. Say if you're 50-50 splitting for a night out with your girlfriends, okay? But when you're with a guy who is pursuing after you, he wants to show you that he would be a suitable mate because he is romantically attracted to you. No, never, ever split the bill. If you're married, okay, if you are married, then you have more of a right to pay for your man's food with your own hard-earned money, okay? If you're married. If you are not married and you are being courted by this guy, do not do it. Whew, okay, calm down, Carly. A female bird chooses her male mate by his number of resources that he can provide for her when he knocks her up and gives her birdie babies. And like I said, if you are a male sitting in feminine energy and you want to receive, you want to feel more appreciative, you want to be provided for, and you want to be wined and dined, that's great. But you will have to choose a woman who is more in her masculine energy, who prefers to be providing, who prefers to give resources, initiate, pursue, and be the leader and dominating one of the relationship. Lucky for you, there are plenty of them out there. But just expect that you will not have the most delicious, romantic, juiciest experience and polarity with your partner. Mwah. Kiss that. Goodbye. And most of these women, even these 50-50 women, would be extremely repelled and repulsed by these men who are less generous and expect her to pay for her half. That's not sexy. That's not sexy. That's not attractive. That doesn't make her feel like, ooh, like I can rely on this man to do and give and just like be my hero. And that doesn't feel sexy. He also said that he doesn't take women out on dinner dates. To avoid that, he takes them to a bar to get drinks. Do I even need to begin to tell you what is wrong with that? Because I'm pretty sure you can figure it out for yourself.